As you guys know, the last update, which is the article update, did release last Friday, and in this update there were so many new stuff such as new maps, 2 new towers, and the most importantly, there were so many balance changes. Some of them were very important, for example, the golden Juggernaut buff, and some of them were less important like the armored factory buff. In this video we will check every single balance change and I will tell you guys what I think about them, but before we get to the video, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up, it means a lot to me. But anyways, so first of all, we are starting with the small changes. Now the impossible maps reward 15% more gold and XP than before. Same goes for the hard maps, they reward 5% more gold and XP. Simple maps also reward 5% more gold right now. Those changes may seem tiny, but they are important if you want to grind for the new towers. I would recommend playing in the hard or impossible maps because they are really worth it right now. I would recommend it. I really recommend it. Next up, we are going to continue with the tower balance changes. We are starting with Armored Factory. In quad matches, each player is able to place 1 more Armored Factory now. The limit used to be only 2 Armored Factories, but right now it is 3 per player. That makes you able to place like 12 Armored Factories in quad matches, which is very useful. So the Slammer, she got a hella big nerf. The nerf was for the ability of the top pass Slammer. The Grand Slam ability now stuns the enemies for only 1.5 seconds. That used to be 3 seconds, which is a huge nerf. You can still stun the bosses with this tower. However, you are not able to stun them for that long time anymore. There were 2 more changes. Now the ability deals 800 damage and the burn DPS is only 50. So that's a huge nerf too. But you know, this tower is still amazing. If you are using this tower for damage, like it is a big problem, the tower deals less damage, but still I still use this tower for stunning enemies and I do use it for a second DPS tower too. It is a great tower, man. Overall I love it and it's a nice tower, you should buy it. But next up we have the medic. So the placement limit of the medic got increased by a lot. As you can see in this picture, it is a really huge buff. Especially for solo, you can place 24 medics and that's crazy, man. Also from what we know, the tower also heals more and it has more health right now. The tower was already so useful, it is way better now and I would really recommend it for supporting your DPS towers. The next is the XWM turret, so it's a very big nerf actually. This tower now takes literally 35 seconds to rebuild after dying. The time of the rebuild increases by 30 more seconds every time it dies. You need to wait for so long just for this tower to rebuild itself. It is not that good anymore. It takes so long to rebuild, man, like that's a long time. Here we got the Railgunner now. The top hat max level had a few changes. Now the last update of the top hat is $10,000 cheaper. It also has around 1 more thousand health on the max level. So the tower is more cost efficient and that is fantastic, not gonna lie, man. I left the golden Juggernaut for the last because this tower had many important changes. First of all, the rebuild system's ability heals the tower by 1000 health. The third upgrade of the top hat is $500 cheaper. And the last upgrade of the top hat is $5000 cheaper. The last upgrade of the bottom pad is $8000 cheaper. On the bottom pad max level, the tower has 2 more range and 900 more health. That's literally so amazing for this tower. It's literally so great to see a buff for the tower after a long time. This tower had a huge nerf back then. However, right now it seems better than before. Now you can heal the tower with the ability on the max level. That is amazing if you are playing endless mode. It is also more cost efficient with way better stats. So yeah, I will say this tower is great, man. Really great. For the last, we have the helicopter tower. So now on the top at max level, it can deal 1100 DPS. It also ignores the explosive resistance on the top at max level, which makes this tower even more OP than before. I honestly love this tower, man. But for today, that was everything. I hope this video did help you out. Thank you for watching until now. Have a good day or night and see you in the next video, man.